Coming down the river highway, you were caught in a dazzling galaxy of brilliant suns, a web of lights strung out from the river and then south to capture the city in a brilliant display of electrical wizardry. The buildings were a stage set. They faced the river, and they glowed with man-made brilliance, and you stared up at them in awe, and you caught your breath. Behind the buildings, behind the lights, were the streets.
Gotta get this done. Need a smoke. Black, no sugar.
It was 11:30. It was 11:30. Right on schedule, and damn if it wasn't a lot cooler in the street.
You see these? What have you got? Couple of ejected cartridge cases. Remington slugs, .45 caliber. Put them in an envelope and tag them. You about finished, Doc?
In a minute. What the hell's keeping the boys from the 87th? Big poker game going probably. We're better off without them. What do you say, Doc? I'm through. All right. Mind if we find out who he is? Just don't mess it up for the lab boys. Here's the 87th now. Just in time for tea. It's pretty clear what happened here. 2 shots to the back of the head, large caliber. Am I right? Yep, we found 45 cartridges. Any idea who it is? He's got a service revolver, blonde hair, and that dress sense. That's Reardon.
Yeah, I got it. No, they just walked in. I'll call you back. What's up? That homicide. Yeah? It was Mike. What do you mean, huh? Mike Reardon. What? 2 slugs at the back of his head. I'm calling the lieutenant. He's gonna want to move fast on this one. Hey, is he kidding?
No pep talk. Just go out and find the bastard. We can't let a cop be killed because a cop is a symbol of law and order. If you take away the symbol, you get animals in the streets. We've got enough animals in the streets now. So I want you to find Reardon's killer, but not because Reardon was a cop assigned to this precinct, and not even because Reardon was a good cop. I want you to find that bastard because Reardon was a man, and a damn fine man.
Handle it however you want to. You know your jobs. Give me progress reports on whatever you get from the files and whatever you get in the streets. But find him. That's all.
Understood. We'll get right on it.
We'll find him.
He gripes my ass. He thinks he's Napoleon.
Well, he seems to think so anyway. Everything gripes you. You're maladjusted.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm getting an ulcer in this goddamn precinct. I never had trouble before, but since I got assigned to this precinct, I'm getting an ulcer. Now, how do you account for that?
Any ideas where we should start?
This isn't going to be such a cinch. Any stupid son of a bitch with a grudge.
Or anybody in the middle of committing a crime.
We haven't even started yet, and you say we're in over our heads. Oh, what the hell's wrong with you, Hank?
Nothing, only I don't happen to think of cops as masterminds, that's all.
That's a nice thing for a cop to say.
It's the truth. Look, this detective tag is a bunch of crap, and you know it as well as I do. All you need to be a detective is a strong pair of legs and a stubborn streak. And brains don't enter into it at all, huh?
Only a little.
It doesn't take much brains to be a cop. Okay, I don't want to argue. If Reardon got it trying to stop somebody in the commission of a crime, that's another thing that burns me up about cops. You're a regular cop hater, aren't you? This whole goddamn city is full of cop haters. You think anybody respects a cop?
Well, it sure as hell shouldn't be that way.
What burns me up about cops is they don't speak English.
What?
In the commission of a crime. Cop talk. Did you ever hear a cop say, "You caught him"? No. He says, "We apprehended him." Cops especially. Anyway, I thought the bars.
I can use a beer if way.
I mean, if this is a grudge kind of thing, we may be able to pick up something in the bars.
A beer, Harry. Coming up. Good night for a beer, ain't it? You fellows here on business? Why? You got any for us? You know, I mean, it ain't often we get detective drops by.
Danny Gimp drop in? No, haven't seen him tonight. Why? What's up? That's good beer. Like another? No, thanks.
What's with you, Harry? Somebody do something wrong here?
Well, no, hey, no, I hope I didn't give you that impression. It's just kind of strange you fellows dropping in. I mean, we haven't had any trouble here or anything. Well, that's good. See anybody with a gun lately? A gun? What kind of a gun? What kind did you see?
I didn't see any kind. None of the young punks in with guns?
Oh, like you mean a 32 or a 38? I mean, you see them all the time. And nothing bigger? Bigger like what? Like we mean a 45. The last 45 I seen in here was a way back in fight. Back when? 2 or 3 years ago. A kid discharged from the army, come in here waving a 45 around.
He was looking for trouble, all right, that kid. Dooley busted it up. You remember Dooley?
Nice kid, always used to stop by.
Oh yeah, Dooley. What a character, right?
He still live in the neighborhood? Huh?
Who? The guy who was in here waving the 45 around.
Oh, him. Why?
I'm asking you, does he or doesn't he?
Yeah.
I guess. Why? Where?
Where does he live? Where? On Culver. Where on Culver?
The house on the corner of Culver and Mason. Look, fellows,
This guy mention anything about not liking cops?
No, he's a fine boy. He just had a couple of beers too many that night, that's all.
You know Mike Reardon?
Oh, sure. This kid know Mike? Well, I can't say I know. Look, the kid was just drunk, that's all.
What's his name? Look, he was only tanked up, that's all. Hell, it was 3 years ago.
What's his name?
Frank Clark, with an E.
There it is. Clark, 3B. Let's go.
The hall there. You want to do this up big? He's got a 45 in there, hasn't he?
Blow it out. Let's go. Right. Draw, just in case. I don't think we'll need them, but caution never hurt. Knock.
Probably asleep.
Who is it? Police. Want to open up? Oh, for Christ's sake, just a minute.
We won't need these.
What do you want?
Police, we'd like to ask you a few questions. At this time of the morning? Jesus Christ, can't it wait? Afraid it can't.
Well, what's the matter? There a burglar in the building? No, we'd just like to ask you some questions. You're Frank Clark, aren't you? Yeah. Let me see your badge. I can't see nothing. Just a minute.
We want to see the 45. Get it. You got a search warrant? Never mind that crap. Get the gun.
You can't come in here without a search warrant. And you can't bulldoze me into getting the gun either. How old's the girl in there? What? You heard me.
Hey, shut up, will you, for Christ's sake? Go down to the pool room if you want to talk.
How about letting us in? We're waking your neighbors.
I don't have to let you in. Go get a search warrant.
I know you don't. But a cop's been killed. And he was killed with a 45 mount. Now how about opening that door and showing us your glimpse?
A cop? Jesus, a cop! Jesus, why didn't you say so? Just a minute, will you? Just a minute.
Okay, if I smoke?
It's your apartment. Let's see the gun.
I've got a permit.
What kind of a permit? Carry or premises?
Carry.
How come?
Well, it used to be premises. I registered the gun when I got out of the Army. It was a gift from my captain. So I got a premises permit when I was discharged. That's the law. That's the way I understood it. Either that, or I had to get the barrel leaded up. Anyway, I got the permit. I had this premises permit, and then I got a job with a jeweler. Like I had to make a lot of valuable deliveries, things like that. So I had it changed to a carry permit. When was this? A couple of months back. Which jeweler do you work for? I quit that job.
All right, get the gun. And get the permit, too, while you're at it.
This is some time of night to be asking questions.
Is it loaded? I think so. Don't you know? I ain't even looked at the thing since I quit that job.
Put the gun on the counter. All right, here.
What are you doing?
You don't have to smell it. It ain't been fired since I got out of the Army. We're taking the gun. Give him a receipt for it. You weren't planning on leaving the city, were you? Hell no. Where would I go?
Back to sleep is as good a place as any.
Hello, Alice?
Who's this? Oh. Hello, Steve. Hank's not here. He left a little while ago. I understand one of your colleagues got knocked off. I'm awfully sorry. Please be careful, you and Hank.
Well, be careful. I've got to go now, Alice. Afternoon, Steve. Hi, Dave. What have you got? Ballistics report on that 45 you brought in last night.
Any luck?
Hasn't been fired in yonks.
Well, that narrows it down, bro. Now we've only got the 9,999,000 other people in this fair city to contend with. I don't like it when cops get killed. Mike was my partner. He was a good guy.
I've been trying to think who, and I've been leafing through them mugshots one by one. I've been turning them over and studying them, and so far I haven't got anything.
But give me time. Somebody must have had it in for Mike, and when that face falls into place, that guy's gonna wish he was in Alaska. Clock was a blank. I figured as much. Where do we go from here? That's a good question. The boys picked up some hoods for questioning. We might give them the once over. Where are they? Downstairs?
Why don't you call down for them?
Yeah, hold on.
You see the paper this morning?
Were they picked up together?
Yeah.
They were sitting in a parked car. Any law against that? At 3 in the morning.
Okay. Thanks. What's your name? You know my name, cop. Say it again. I like the sound. I'm tired.
You're gonna be a lot more tired before this is finished. Now cut the comedy and answer the questions.
Terry McCarthy. What the hell is this, a joke? What were you doing in that car? Looking at dirty pictures.
Don't wisecrack on my time!
Okay, don't get sore. What were you doing in that car? Sitting.
You always sit in parked cars at 3 in the a.m.? Sometimes. What else were you doing? Talking. What about? Philosophy. What'd you decide? We decided it ain't wise to sit in parked cars at 3 in the morning.
Don't get me mad. I just come from 6 hours sleep, and I don't feel like listening to your routine. Did you know Mike Reardon?
Reardon. That rings a bell.
Did you see him last night?
No. We didn't see any detectives last night. What were you doing in the car? I just told you. The story stinks. Try again.
Well,
I was checking up on my girl. Truth, so help me Jesus, may I be struck dead right this goddamn minute.
I figured she was maybe messing around. And that's what I wanted to find out. Was she? No, I don't think so. Don't check again. Now get the hell out of here.
Desk Sergeant asked me to give you this. Just came up from downtown.
Probably that coroner's report. Thanks.
Is it?
Yeah. Something else, too. Oh, report on the slugs they dug out of the theater booth. Let's see it. Bullet caliber, 45, weight 230 grams, number of grooves 6, remarks, Remington bullet taken from wooden booth behind body of Michael Reardon.
So what does it tell us? Nothing, until we get the gun that fired it. What about the coroner's report? Here it is. Let's see it. Hold on.
Hey, he did a good job, the bastard.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long night.